God bless. Welcome back to my channel. I am Charlene, and today we are going to try out some pens that were sent to me by one of my lovely subscribers. And honestly, I already used them. I have already used these. Love them. But I'm going to show them on camera too. Let me see if I can quickly find where I was writing. I was reading in Job. Let me see. I finished Job actually. And I gotta make sure if I remember what I wrote with. I want to say this was written with it, the purple. So I want to say. And let's go to, because you guys know I'm doing this reading plan where I'm reading in the multiple spaces. And I'm going to zoom my camera in just a second. What was that? Okay, yeah. This right here. That is the green right here. That's what that looks like. This is the Uniball Signo 0.28. And you guys, I told you guys plenty of times that I prefer the finer point because you can get more on the line, and boy, can you, even with my ugly handwriting. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you what it looks like on paper. Yay! Come out a little bit. This is my DIY prayer journal. Ha ha ha. All right, so let's go to prayers. I don't want to have nobody up in nobody's business. All right. It's my prayers for other people. Or maybe I should just get out there all together. Let's go to my marriage. All right. I have no shame in this. All right now. So this is the black, and this is what I use to write out my prayers. And again, these are called Uniball Signo 0.28. And what I would do is put the date up here. And it's a real sharp, crisp writing. It is so neat, y'all. Lord, please provide love, peace, patience, understanding, and compassion between us today. All right, so then I'm actually gonna did I label one of these family? But anyway, that's the black. As you'll see, I can get a lot in this small space. If you are familiar with the planner journals, which this is all this was, but we tried planners, they don't work over here. So I just had to turn this into a prayer journal. But as you can see, it writes really crisp, really, you can get a lot written with it. It's a very fine point, and it leaves less error for the blemishes, the spots, the smears, and all that. And I love that. So that's how I write on regular paper. And I'm going to show you guys in a Bible. We read Psalms 62 in church yesterday. So let's go there. Hope I didn't go ahead and start on it. I was in one of my Bibles. Nope, I didn't. All right. Psalm 62, you guys. Let's do pink. I want to try this color too. And just to show you guys all the colors very quickly. She sent me, like I said, I don't know how they come in a pack, but these are all what she sent me. So I'm assuming they were all together. Probably maybe the blacks were separate. Because I have 3 of these actually. I got one in the traveling pack. But 2 blacks here. Have this dark blue, this light blue, and then this blue green or turquoise color. Then I have lime green, regular green, or light green, dark green. Then I have orange and red. I have purple and pink. And I'm going to try out pink. Now, one thing I did notice when you get to your final points, like, look at that. That's really sharp. When you go to trying to circle something, like, I'm going to show you very quickly. Truly, my soul silently waits for God. So, we're going to do my soul and God silently, that's the key, waits. So when I'm circling, you do have to, for me, because I'm not a hard writing person, I do have to bear down and make sure my circles and stuff is complete. I did notice that last night. But underlining is okay and writing is okay. And over here, I'm just going to make a point that I made in my other Bible. See how choppy some of the, like my T and my M is, like I said, the only way I can explain it is I don't bear down hard, and this is a super fine point. So that's the only issue. But for the most part, if I'm conscious of it, I just make sure I correct it, whatever, because I can always go back and redo my M like that. Make sure your quiet time is actually quiet. And I'm going to put leave room to hear from God. All right, so that's the pink. I want to try one other color maybe. I said I want to try this turquoise. And usually, you know, I don't be flipping flopping, not in this Bible. Like if I'm reading something, I'm just going to go ahead through it one single color. From him comes my salvation. So, him, we know who, see, gotta come in there. And maybe some of these have not been written with either. That's something I thought about too. But I don't know, because I was writing with the same one and I kept having the same problem. That's the only thing. Like these would be more so for writing than doing all the underlining and circle and stuff. But the only thing is, what I like about them is they're so fine that my underlining and circling will actually seem neater to me. But from him comes my salvation. And we know salvation comes from the Lord only. I'm just going to draw my little arrow. But yeah, very sharp, crisp, as you can tell. I choose this journal because this has one of the finer papers. And like I said, y'all, I'm just show y'all what I mean. Like if I go to underline like that, I just sometimes doubling back and coming back over. But for the most part, I absolutely love these pens. I have been writing with them. Like I said, I try my best to hold out. I definitely been using up the black. And in this particular, not in this particular Bible, sorry. I was using it in the other Bible. So far, I've used, I think, this color, this color, this color. I think I used all these so far. And like I said, I love every bit of them. Every bit of them, I love them. I love the fine point. I love the grip. I love the comfort. Love, love, love. I would recommend these pens, like hands down. Price ranges, you know, Uniball isn't cheap anyway. And I believe these cost a pretty penny. But I would say this, and y'all know I try to be careful. I try out a lot of pens, and most of the pens I buy is because they're inexpensive. But at the end of the day, something like these, you will probably be one and done. You have a wide variety of colors, you have a fine point, and they're good for the Bible. As a matter of fact, let me just show you on the other side. As you can see, there is this like shadow a little bit, like you can tell you wrote there, but there is absolutely no bleed through whatsoever. And like I said, it's a pretty sharp pen, and you can kind of tell that on the other side, pretty sharp. So if that's something you worry about, then you probably go with a bigger point, because the bigger point is gonna be smoother. But these are crisp and sharp, and they work for me because I like to cram a lot on one line. So if that's not you and you don't care about that, then by all means. But for me, a Bible like this, I want it to last me a long time. So I want to be able to fill it with as much notes as I possibly can. And obviously for something like I was doing in here, when I'm writing in small spaces like this, or like in here, then I want to get more than I normally would on a regular piece of paper because of space. So there you have it. I love them. Thank you so much for you guys sending me things in. I appreciate each and every one of you. And you guys know I definitely put everything to use. And I am so loving this. So loving these pens. Oh my goodness. If I remember, I will link it in the description box so you guys can check them out if you're interested. Remember my rules. If you don't need it, don't worry about it. But if you are in need of a pen or you do a lot of note taking like me in your Bible, then I don't know, check them out. I love you guys. God bless. Take care. Bye.